Hello, I'm Mystic Orange and this is video hashtag 586. Make sure to like, share and subscribe. In this video, I'm back at reviewing Winx Club Season 4. So let's get into talking about this episode. Anyway, in this video, I'm reviewing Season 4 Episode 3, this time the Cinnalune version. Make sure to check out my previous reviews of Season 4. I've reviewed episode 1, Cinnalune version, as well as episode 2, the Nick version. But reviewing both episodes side by side, there's not much difference between the dubs. The main difference are the theme song of season 4. So in this episode, the Winx will be on Earth, they'll be looking for jobs, they'll be looking for the last Earth fairy, Roxy, and, they'll get fairy pets. We'll get fairy pets in this episode. So in the first scene of this episode, we have the Winx girls walking in on Mike and Vanessa's home. They need somewhere to stay to look for the last Earth fairy. In the first scene, it seems like we're ditching season 3 outfits and we're now wearing new outfits. And I will state my opinion on these outfits. First, we have Bloom's outfit. I don't have strong opinions on it. I guess it's simple and nice, but it's whatever. It's not that impressive for me. What do you think of Bloom's outfit? For Stella's outfit, it is also kind of like whatever. I do like the green on her, and it does look simple. I'm just not a fan of her socks. They can go. It's rather too high for me. However, I do like Techno's outfit. Her one is probably my favorite of these. I love how her hair looks, and I like the outfit she's wearing. It looks nice on her. Also, season 4 seems to have a lot of fingerless gloves. Even the casual outfits and in the Believe outfits as well. I do love Misa's hairstyle. I think it looks so cool on her. It gives her Asian aesthetic, which I love. But I'm not a fan of her outfit. They need to start giving Misa saturated colors. Like this shade of magenta is too neon for my liking. However, I do like Flora's outfit. I like the flower patterns on her. It looks so cute. What do you guys think of Layla's outfit? I guess her outfit is fine as well. I don't have strong opinions on it. I do like her with stripes, but I would have preferred it if her stripes were horizontal, not diagonal like this. I do like her pigtails though, they are nice. And I do like her pants as well. They give her athletic vibes, which associates with her personality. I love Kiko, she's so cute and funny. In the next scene, Mike experiences what it's like to live with 7 different people. And it's a struggle. Imagine him living with these 7 people for the rest of his life. I can understand he would go insane, and I would too. Like he struggles to go to the bathroom because there's so many girls, taking up the bathroom. And they eat everything off the cupboard and the fridge. Plus, you have Flora who creates a huge beanstalk in the living room. So Mike should know what it's like to live in the Loud House. Or maybe he should do what the Loud House does, create a system for the girls. Like have some rules in place so everything can be simpler. Because I can bet, Mike and Vanessa probably had a dream about, raising so many children. I do have a theory of, maybe, Mike or Vanessa, really wanted children, and what if Vanessa, in particular, is, infertile, which is probably why she wanted Bloom. This could be a reason why, Bloom is adopted. And maybe raising children is, one of their dreams. I don't know. They just need to learn how to manage with 7 different people. That includes the mother and himself as well. Not to mention Kiko as well. So that's the eighth edition. So altogether, there are 9 people living in this household. And I guess, if he gets used to it, he'll able to manage living with these people. So Mike rants about Vanessa, about the things the Winx do during their stay here. The first thing Mike has to put up with is having Luna loud, Musa, putting music full blast in the morning. I sure know what that's like. I have had neighbors be like that. And then we have Stella who uses up the bathroom even though she doesn't need it, just to call someone and talk to someone on the phone. That's just being inconsiderate. And then Layla, rearranged the living room just for her workouts. Like maybe ask Mike first before rearranging the living room. And without telling Mike, Techno completely changed the design of the remote. No one asked you to do this. Why would you do this? At that point, if I was Mike, I would, gather everyone and have a meeting with these people. Like, you can't just do these things. Like, add some house rules to these people. And they can't just get a pass on this because they're the Winx. So the Winx hear this and they try to, take note of what Mike and Vanessa said. So they go out and do some part-time jobs. They work as waitresses outside some cafe. I mean, I guess it's a good idea for the Winx, have some part-time jobs around the Gardenia. I think this is a great way of like showing kids, what it's like, working and stuff. I also wonder how they got hired from part-time jobs. I said this from my 16 videos. It's not that easy to get a job. Anyway, the Wings try to do many jobs, but they are failures, especially Stella. They can never get it right. We then get a video montage of the girls doing different jobs while our song is playing in the background. I missed the song from Fockers, they were bops. In the next scene, we have the Winx, video chatting with the specialists. They miss their boyfriends. Soon later, this man named Mr. Rooney has spotted the Winx and realized that these girls are looking for a job. So Mr. Rooney has offered these girls a job at some toy store. I guess that's good news for the Winx. And then they see all these toys. Without hesitation, Flora uses her magic to bring life to these toys. And this is where we get the fairy pets introduced. And each Winx girl gets bonded to a different fairy pet. Bloom gets bonded to a green lamb. Her name is Belle. I like that Bloom gets bonded to a farm animal and not a regular pet. And then Stella gets bonded to a poodle named Ginger. I think it's fitting that Stella gets bonded to a fashionable poodle. It's like a purse dog. Remember when Stella had dogs in Solaria in season 3? I remember that. Like that one that looked like a fox. That was so cute. Then Musa gets Pepe is a bear. I think Musa's bonded fairy pet is probably my favorite. He's so cute. He's like a little teddy bear. I also love that he eats a lot, which I can relate with. But I don't like that he is called Pepe. We already have another animal called Pepe, like Pepe the duck. They should have come up with a different name for this one. Like if it was that hard to come up with a name, why not just come up with the name Peep? Or maybe Peter or Pippi, it's not that hard. But Techna gets the worst one. She kind of gets like a hacker duck who probably plays video games with her. But I have to be honest, I don't find Chico all that cute. In general, I don't find birds all that cute. They are just oddly shaped. They have a beak, they have feathers, they have weird feet. Also, not all birds are that smart. I mean, there's the word bird brain that came from somewhere. Also, like considering that not all birds are smart. Like, I've had experiences where like birds like easily die in traffic. Like, you can fly. Why are you getting run over by cars? That's just my mini rant about birds. They're not that clever. And I find it interesting that Techno gets the dumbest pet, even though she's the smartest Winx. Like she should have gotten something like a lizard or a snake. That would have been cool for her. Flora gets a cute cat named Coco. I think she's my second favorite. She's so cute and she's kind of comforting. I think I remember her comforting someone in the season. Also, I think Pepe and Chico are the only male fairy pets from the Winx fairy pets. But that's just my guess. And then Layla gets a bunny named Millie. I do remember like Millie and Kiko, bonding with each other. Would that make Layla and Bloom sister-in-laws? And then Bloom sends all these fairy pets back to her home. And then Mr. Rooney comes back and he sees the progress the Winx have made. And because of that, Mr. Rooney has offered them some reward. So, Bloom used her spell to transport the pets to her home. Well, that's a problem because a lot of animals fly around their homes. So when they get there, they realize like they caused a mess. I mean, at least we get to look at Mitzi. And I guess in the next scene, we get to see where the Winx live. I think Vanessa helped pay for the home. This makes me think, like, since the Winx have graduated, they couldn't totally, like, live in Magic's. Like, if, this whole Earth thing, was solved, they can just go back to Magic and live normally. Because we know what happens after. Like, they get stuck in Althea in every season. And, it's just weird that they always stick in Althea. And you know what I think? In the future seasons, they can still have those things and still not be in Althea. We then get a video montage of the Winx decorating the shop floor. As soon as that's over, the pet shop is done, and Bloom goes over everyone's duties. So Bloom's duty is that she introduces customers to the shop, and I guess she's the like receptionist or something. And I assume she is the one who deals with the payment. But Bloom says that these pets are up for adoptions, but how do they get paid? Because they need the money to give back to Vanessa. Stella is in charge of the pets' appearance, so I guess she does the bathing for the pets and cleans them and gives them outfits. And I guess that's fitting for her. And I can see, like, if you're doing a daycare, you would have to do that. I used to live next to a doggy daycare, so I can understand that you have to do that. And Misa helps the pets sing and dance. I think she could do other things too, not just singing and dancing. Well, it will be nice. It will be nice, the past had other entertainments too, like playing games, playing video games, arts and crafts, cooking, all those things. So you could say like Misa could help with the pets' entertainment. Like give the pets some hobbies, that would be fun. And Techna is in charge of the pet shop website. So anything to do with online, she is in charge of. And I guess that's fitting for her personality. And for Flora, she's basically the pet shop doctor or vet or dietitian. So she basically takes care of the pet's health and probably the diet as well. So she probably provides medicine and food. And Layla is in charge of the pet's fitness, so she provides gym equipment for the pets. And I guess, she could take the dogs for doggy walks. So that's what she could do. And just like Misa, she could also provide entertainment for the pets. Like maybe give the pets some like playtime. Like provide outdoor games for them. And I hope this, pet shop has a garden or something. Like somewhere for the pets to roam outside. So anyway, Love and Pet is officially opened. Oh boy. Like I am happy for the girls, having this pet shop and running this pet shop. This is just a beginning of like the Winx, just having disasters with this pet shop. We're just hoping they do other things other than pet shop. And let's be honest, this is just a way of Rainbow, selling some toys, which I'm not mad about. But we then see Roxy and Archie peeping through the window. Anyway, Roxy spots Ginger through the window as she tries to interact with it. However, this interaction with the pet causes an energy reaction coming out of her, and this causes the wings to fall down. So the wings think it's the wizards, so they transform into Enchantrix and they leave Kiko in charge of the pets. I did enjoy the next part of the scene. It's just the Kiko and the pets messing around. We spent like a whole minute for this. I did not like that at all. So the wings, try to split up with the Enchantrix transformation. They're trying to follow the magic trail. But the thing is, what's really happening is that they're running into Roxy, who is the last fairy on Earth. We know about this, but they don't. Because they are flying like fairies, they are drawing attention from the crowd. They need to bear in mind that like these people are like earthlings and they are fairies. They do want these people to believe in magics. However, they don't want to know like these girls are actually the fairies. Because you know about these shows, like if you're a superhero or whatever, you don't want people to know that you are that sort of fairy. Like we know this from all shows, like from Miraculous Ladybug to Winx Club. You don't want regular people to know that you are that thing. I find it interesting to know what people say though. Like there's this woman saying like, "Oh, they'll do anything for advertising." Girl, you know it. Some of the people think they're just toys flying, and some people think they're actually superheroes from comic books. Also, while they're flying, they also need to bear in mind the rules of the road. Like Layla and the other girls, they're not from Earth, so they need to understand like the safeties without using magic. Like they thought magic was dangerous, Earth is also dangerous. Especially without magic, Earth could be more dangerous to live in. Also, that moment when you get stunt doubles. Layla and Blue mistake some far group of men who look like the Black Wizard of the Circle. But they should know that those aren't the wizards because Gatlos isn't wearing a hat. And then the episode ends with the pet shop being messy with all the animals. And the girls try to clean up the place. I guess that's it for this episode. Time to summarize everything about this episode. So my least favorite thing about this episode is definitely that one minute of the pets messing up the place. I was not interested in that at all. I think my favorite moment about this episode was the video montage in the beginning where like the tricks mess up with Mike's day. Anyway, I guess that's it for this video. If you liked it, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and have a lovely day.